looking at today, Andy, do you want to introduce Bandit to us?
Yeah, this is a true life story of a very unusual bank robber. Here's a clip.
No one's born bad. Like anything, it takes practice.
Well,
Take a look at that for me, please.
need your help here.
He says, don't scream. Empty your drawer.
What's all the commotion?
There's a robbery across the street.
What?
Yes! Every city has its king. And in this case, that guy was Tommy K.
I may only have an 8th grade education, but I got a doctor's thesis in street.
I want some capital for an out-of-town job, and I hear that you are the guy that I'm supposed to talk to.
I'm in.
Two partners in rye.
Okay, good to see Mel Gibson back on the screen again. I think you're the only one who's seen this, Andy. Am I right in that, Emma?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Andy, shoot.
So Josh Dumhole plays Gilbert Gavin Jr. He was in prison in Michigan for a series of He was a con artist. He manages to escape. This is a true story. He escaped from prison in Michigan, went over the border into Canada, met and fell in love with a young lady played by Elizabeth Cuthbert, who wouldn't fall in love with Jack Bauer's daughter. And he, I would, but he quickly realises he can't provide for them both. So he turned into a bank robber, and he was flying all over Canada, robbing banks, but in very different ways. Very creative ways, very imaginative ways. So in one robbery, he turns up, he sets a fire alarm off in the bank and then turns up as one of the firemen. In another, he walks in as a policeman. In another, he walks in as a security guard. He's got all these incredibly imaginative ways of robbing bank. The Canadian police are after him. They're trying to track him down. He's not telling Elizabeth Cuthbert's character what he's doing or why he's doing it. Mel Gibson plays the leader of a criminal gang. He's a criminal warlord, really, who supplies our anti-hero with the guns and everything he needs in order to do the bank jobs for a percentage of the robbery. I'm very surprised this didn't make it to cinemas because it's very cinematic. It's great fun. It's one of those films that nods a wink to the audience and says, we're having fun, we hope you are as well. I just thoroughly enjoyed the heck out of it. I mean, it was really good. As I say, completely true story. I've read up on it about this guy was robbing banks all over Canada with the police trying to get hot on his tail. Eventually, he does have to tell his girl what he's doing. And eventually she sits in the car watching him while he goes in and does one of these robberies. I think it's a fireman robbery she actually watches. And she can't believe what he's doing. He's actually kidnapped a fireman and got his uniform off him, dragged him around the corner, put his uniform on, and then gone in and pressed the fire alarm. I mean, it's very audacious stuff. And it's one of those films where you kind of like the bad guy, I don't know if you remember the TV series Hustle. We all like the bad guys in that, really. They're con artists, but we love them. And it's one of those type of films where you're almost rooting for him because he's so audacious, he's so likable, it's so much fun. It's on Amazon Prime, Bob. Really worthwhile seeing. Okay. I was surprised it didn't make it to cinemas, I've got to be honest. Mel Gibson, nice to see him back on screen, to be honest. Really good. And the way in which our hero convinces Mel Gibson to support him in what he's doing and provide guns and stuff for him. He's with Mel Gibson in a pool room. He says, see that bank across the street? Mel Gibson says, yeah. He said, I'll have it robbed in 2 minutes. He disappears. 2 minutes later, he comes back through the back door of the pool room with a whole load of money. And this is how he persuades Mel Gibson to support his endeavours in robbing banks. I really enjoyed it. I would have paid to go to the cinema to see this. Alicia Cuthbert, as we say, for 24. It's nice to see her back on the screen for more than one reason. She's a really good actress. She really gives it all she's got. So, yeah, go see back. If you've got Amazon Prime, it's free. You don't have to pay any rental. Have a look at it. Just sit back and have a couple of hours of just really good fun watching a guy robbing banks in very unusual ways.
Very good. Yeah, I didn't realise this was based on a true story. Sounds a bit like that Tom Cruise vehicle, American Made, where he was the drug trafficker with the wife.
Little less
with the wife who's kind of yeah. Very good.
Yeah,
okay,
but it's a really entertaining hour and a half. Oh, I'm going to give it an 8. I mean, I was never bored. I was thoroughly entertained. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well, you've certainly added that to my list, so I'll I'll give that one a look. So for Bandit on Prime Video, that is a... By the way, they like you to call it Prime Video now, not Amazon Prime Video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I stand corrected, and when I'm in prison and being sued, I'll let you know.
When you're in prison, being whipped by the marketing people, yes, you'll know.
Okay.